That's right. That's right. It's a late night with Lou. A late night with Lou. If you watch this in the replay, don't forget to leave a comment or two. Love to hear from you. I'm talking to you right there. And if you're not a subscriber, go and hit the subscribe button. I see I have to tell you people this because y'all ain't subscribing to me. Y'all will watch the hell out of me, but y'all will not subscribe. So let's hit the subscribe button, y'all. Okay, so we're going to see who comes in. I'm officially live. It's Late Night Lou. We shall see. I don't know, maybe everybody sleep on a Saturday early morning. You know, just don't want to be bothered with me. So we're gonna see what's going on. Or am I on here by myself? Oh, you know what I need to do? Oh no, I'm on. Ugh. So let's see what's going on. Ain't nobody on here. It's like a minute in. Everybody sleep. Oh, okay, there we go. Somebody, because I was about to say, don't nobody want to talk to me? So we shall see. Oh, right. Don't see. Okay, I just put a note in there. Ooh, we gonna see if people show up. And you know what winds up happening? The late night crew all of a sudden finds me, or the overseas people find me. Oh, my face is a little shiny because of some stuff I'm putting, some new products I'm using at night. They looking kind of good so far. But anyway, yep, long time no see, Lisa. Man, what's it been like? You know, about 4 or 5 hours. My goodness. Mm. I have got to get my life in order. My makeup area is a travesty that goes along with my hair because we know this is a travesty of epic proportions right now. My hairdo. My hairdo is a travesty of epic proportions. I cannot believe I spent that long on my hair for it to be in this bun. I mean, I put in work on this hairdo for it to be this. Okay, this is a travesty, y'all. This is a travesty. If I don't clean up these dang on, actually, I mean, I need to just clean up this whole area. It is insane how bad this looks. I'm glad y'all can't see it because y'all be like, damn, I don't even want to take you seriously doing makeup the way your makeup area looks. So am I buffering? I'm gonna take my hair down for a second. Let's see how my hair looks. So this is how my hair looks. This is insane. I don't know, Lisa. Nobody's coming on. Maybe I bet you there's no notifications that went out. I mean, this is insane. So I need to like re-pull this all out because this is all going to knot up in a minute if I don't do something about it. So I gotta untwist all this hair. Interestingly enough, the twisted hair is hair that dried. It was all the untwisted hair. Hey, Ash. So it was all the. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Ash. Okay. So, interestingly enough, all the twisted hair did dry. But twisted, my hair twisted will not up. See, it knots up on itself. That's why I don't twist my hair too often. Yeah, I figured there's no notifications going out because I am 5 minutes in and hardly anybody's in here. And not to say that I'm so freaking popular that people are gonna lose their mind, but I know a bunch of y'all, a bunch of us are up in the middle of the night. So, so I'm gonna have to wet my hair and untwist it and then braid it up and just do it like I normally do today. Or my hair is going to be a matted ass mess. So, after all that work, my hair did not work out. And I knew I shouldn't have twisted it because my hair hates twist. See how that is? It's gonna be like if I don't untwist this, it's gonna be like, yeah, bitch. This was like not the best idea ever. So anyway, I don't even have. Okay, so let's talk about the travesty of this hairstyle. So my hair in the front sort of dried, but it was in those twists, so those didn't come out correctly. So the sections of it did kind of curl. See, like right here. Oh, my head is real mad at me. My hair was like, what was the point of this? And then I had to put it all in a damn bun. It's like, you could have just braided your hair up. You could have just put some product on us and left us alone. See, my hair is like, we don't do this. We don't do this. Stop it. So I'm going to go back and just like braid it up and put some rollers on the ends of it. Right. It was right. You wouldn't think it would go this bad. I don't even have them now. Coco said she wanted to try them. I said, have your fun with them, child. So she has the bag of curlers now. The only thing I can say good about them is that you can sleep with them on. They are very comfortable to sleep with. They are very comfortable to sleep with. That is no lie. That is the one thing they have going for them is that the comfortability of sleeping. Now, everything else about them sucks balls. My bun won't even be regal, y'all. Look at this. Look at this lopsided non-regal bun with a little curl sticking out the back. We should pray for her hair because I said you did see this mess. She's like, okay, I don't want to try him. Okay, well, good luck. Maybe you can figure them bitches out. And maybe if she does, then she could do. But see, the thing is, Coco's hair dries much faster than mine in general. So her hair might be okay in them because her hair will dry. My hair is problematic on the drying in the first place. But I thought but usually 24 hours does the trick for me. In 24 hours, if I roll my hair up on some roll, my hair is okay. It's just like with Flexi Rise, they're so uncomfortable that the 24 hours is a nightmare. But like I slept like a baby on them things. Head didn't hurt. I moved around. It was awesome. Yes. But that's all they had going for them. So I'm using this new stuff. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I keep looking at myself because don't you like sometimes look at be like, damn, your skin looking good. Okay, so now let's talk gender reveal. Let's talk Bakari. and everything. So if y'all don't know, you know now. I got a grandbaby boy coming. The grandboy is coming. Um, I gotta get me a new eye cream. Okay, so the grandboy is coming, and I'm excited. Hi, Shona. How are you? I'm excited. I got shopping to do. Cause what is it all about? Just another place to shop too. So I gotta start getting some things. I gotta start getting this room together. But you know it's hard to get the room together until after the baby shower. Cause you never know what's coming. But it was a good day. Like B's godmother, her godfather showed up, and I ain't seen him in over a year, so that was really good. Because he been shady. He was sick and he didn't want to be seen or some shit. Um, him came, daddy came, grandpa came. This is her last grandparent that's alive, so he was there. Papa. It was a lot of people. It was like okay. So here's what happened. There was so much that went wrong with the gender reveal. So let me just give y'all the wrongs and everything. So the plan was, if you've seen my house, my apartment tour, I will have to ask her that. I have to ask her that. So, if it was DJ, I'd have told you Mulan. DJ loves Mulan. That was his favorite Disney movie. Just, but so here's what happened. The intent was to have the reveal outside on the deck that's in my back, that is in the backyard area, and because it has all this seating around it. You know, it's got all this built-in seating. It's a really large space. It was going to be perfect. So we've been like watching you know how you watch the weather. It's September. You got to watch the weather. So, you know, I was like, okay, the weather doesn't look too bad. It's going to be in the 60s. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. And then it was like, oh, you know, okay, it might be a little rain, but hey, it's only saying 40%. We should be good. We should be good. And then Friday, we had 40 days and 40 nights of rain in one freaking day. So Friday, it just rained and rained and rained. And so I was like, fuck. Because it wasn't so much, I was like, so even if it's not raining Saturday, the wood is going to be so wet that we can't use it. And of course, it rained most of Saturday too. It was like a little drizzly and stuff. And so that was that. So then I was like, oh, okay, so now we got to do it in the house. So, you know, because the plan was to have some of the food in the house. And then, so that's that. We go, okay, let's get you know, I got to do it in the house. Let's rethink this. We got to do it in the house. That was number one. Then the reveal was supposed to be in the cupcakes. We're going to have some filling, this, that, and the other. And that didn't work. The bakery was, she was not feeling well. Were they? Oh, okay. You know what that is? It's not them, the ones that I did the live on. I don't know who be playing that music on Saturdays. I don't know. It's like they play this really loud music on Saturdays. Like, and I don't know where it's coming from. I gotta figure this out. I think it might be this place that's near me. I can't say the name of it because it will tell people where I live, you know, in Chicago. Because it's a distinctive place. So I can't say where it is, but I think it might be this place that's by me. However, one day, it was like a Friday night. I don't know what the hell was going on, but it was like just a vacant lot. And they had some kind of setup and they was playing music and shit. And I was like, what is going on over here? So the music thing over here, I haven't quite figured out. But apparently people like to come in, they play loud music over here on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't know what that's about. Maybe sometimes Friday nights. Who knows? But it ain't like because there's a bar near here, But I don't understand the bar either, because I think it should be shut down. Yeah, I heard it earlier. Because I don't know, half the time they're not open. And I heard they don't have distributor deals, so they have to go to like the local liquor store and buy liquor now. That says a lot about you as a bar. But anyway, okay, let me go back to what I was saying. So so then I had to get the house. And this house was not meant for all these people that were invited. You know, the amount of people invited were based on being outside. So the house was packed. And I was like, oh, not that many people gonna show up. It'll be good. It won't be that many people. We'll be all right. And a lot of people showed up. And the bees showed up. Lisa will tell you the bees came for the time for they were here for us. They were here to celebrate Bakari because the bees were here. Now, mind you, I never see bees up here. I never see bees up here. And I bet you today I won't see not one fucking bee. I bet you won't be one fucking bee out here today. I bet you it won't. But yesterday it was Bee City. Oh, and then for y'all to know, Lisa met Juicy. I don't know what they was, but it was a lot going on. Um, Lisa met Juicy. At least nobody got stung, and that's all I can ask for. But it was like very problematic because there was bees just all around. Lisa met Juicy. She had a moment with Juicy. She's not porch. She's a little skittish. Hi, Amy. She was just like not having it. She had hid away in a closet. I didn't know where she was. She was hidden in a closet. She was like, meow, I just want my life back. I just want my life back. Then she went outside. And then I guess she thought about it. I don't want to be out here. So then she was, because we had closed the door. Then she was in the window like, I want to come back in. But then she didn't want to come back in. Right. Well, then she didn't want to come back in because there's people in the house. So she walked around, and then she finally came in and she cried and cried and cried. Then B fed her and she was okay. Now she's asleep. But my room is a travesty. This is a travesty. However, oh my goodness, I was so proud of myself because y'all should have seen B's eye. Okay, B looks so cute. She looks so cute, and her eye makeup was fierce, if I do say so myself. Anastasia, okay. Baby, B is B. Baby daddy name is Brandon. Yeah, when the catfish is gone. And I got chicken wings though. And she so he was like, let's have the baby named B too. So I cannot remember, Anastasia, what it means. B looked it up. It has a meaning, but I don't know off the top of my head. I will have to know. But oh, and let me tell you, so anyway, so the gender reveal didn't go the way I wanted it to, but it went okay. So then I had to think it through again. I said, okay, so how can I make this happen without the cupcake reveal? So that's how I came up with the picture, because I was like, so I said, well, let me make the picture right quick. Luckily, I had made the poster because I made the poster for the room. I said, oh, let me get this poster made for the baby's room. And then that's why I got the little pictures made for everybody. So everybody wound up getting a little picture of his little coming to the world in 2020. But let me say, there's a few things I want to tell y'all. First off, let's just be honest. We weren't planning to have a gender reveal here. I'm just being real. It was supposed to be at their job. But he said he didn't want to have it at the job because he didn't want people to know. And then he told everybody. He got all excited and been telling people, yeah, we having a baby. So what was the point? And what I forgot, because, we did this to to accommodate him, because you should accommodate people some, got to compromise in life. But what I forgot don't know. So what I forgot is that men's perception of an event, a party, is totally different from what has to happen at a fucking party. So to him, it's like, oh, we just clean up a little bit, it'll be okay. No, like right before the party, he wanted to take a nap. I was like, ain't no naps up in here, boo. You got stuff to do. You got balloons to blow up. You got shit to do. And you got shit to do. Well, this was before she was showing, right? Now, you know what I mean? It's right. So I have informed him. I said, well, this is the last one that you can make a decision on. After this, no. So if we say the party got to be like this is the way the party got to be. Because I forgot, I didn't think about that. Because the guys who do events with me understand how much it goes into an event because they're on the back end of the events that I've done. No, no, we're not doing that shit again like that. Nope. Not gonna happen. So there's that. And let's see. And I will say I delegated a lot, which was awesome because normally I take on a lot more. So pretty much I didn't cook. No, I didn't cook at all. I made drinks. Right. Yeah. See, here's the thing. We're planning on renting a place for the baby shower. The baby shower's not going to be here. We're going to rent a place for the baby shower, which is fine. And even then, and that's the thing, then I got to turn around and do a baby shower, which is going to be much more elaborate. Now I got to work out the budgeting. I got to start ordering things in the next couple of weeks. I got to start getting it in order because she wants to do it in November. And we came up with November, and everybody, and like her father was like, November. I'm like, yes, because B is due in the beginning of February, and January, weather is dicey. So we could have it in January, and then we could have a polar vortex, or we could have a snowstorm, and no one can come. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, no, we need to do it like this. So we're trying to have it in November. So I'm broke again. Luckily, if we do it in November, it's right before Black Friday. So Gigi will have her Black Friday fun, and that's it for me for a while. Right, exactly. We live in Chicago. It can be so iffy. So, we really don't want to do it in January because, yes, it should be closer to her due date, but we do it closer to her due date and ain't nobody gonna be there. Ain't nobody gonna be there. It'll be like, oh, yeah, she had that breath. I will let you know, cause I'm all about the delegating. I'm all about the delegating. So I know we're gonna have pasta salad at that, baby, because I'm gonna delegate that. I'm gonna be like, bring me a big ass thing of pasta salad. I need a big old thing. Right, especially after last year's weather. So we don't want to chance it. We don't, and we can't do it December because that's the holidays. So no one's gonna show up for that either because they got holiday shit going on in their life. So that's why we're trying to do it before Thanksgiving, before everybody gets into their holidays. Oh yeah, that hot pasta salad is love. So I know I'm getting that done. I know I'm having cookies made because the cookies, always go over well. So the cookies got to be made. So I was really proud of myself. I did a lot of delegating of the process of making the food and stuff. That's what I said. See, that's what Tammy, see right here. That's what we said too. We said, now if we do it in December, January, folks gonna be broke. So no, let's do it before they start spending their money. And if we give them enough advance notice, they can, start doing it before then. We were there. But see, this is because men don't think like us. Men don't understand those whole thoughts. We all came up with, me and B came up with that a long time ago. We was like, we need to do it. We were talking about a date. We came up in November before Thanksgiving, before everybody gets into their holiday mode. Because the point of a baby shower is gifts. Let's just be honest. If you ain't getting gifts, there's no point in the baby shower. If you ain't getting gifts, there's no point of the damn baby shower. Let's just be honest. But this done broke me. Right, and so, and you know, so now we have to do the food, you know, so we got to do that. She wants the candy thing, so I got to start pricing that out. The candy is gonna be fun though, because I told her, I said, we're not doing that cheesy little candy like everybody does. I said, no, we not. I was like, no, we not. We're going to have we're gonna have stuff like, oh, I gotta open up this again. We're gonna have stuff like real blue candy that people want to eat. We're gonna have fruities. We're gonna have hi Diana. We're gonna have fruities. We're gonna have now laters. We're gonna have Jolly Ranchers, blue Jolly Ranchers. You know, we're gonna have that kind of candy. We're not gonna have like that cute little candy that no one wants to eat. We're gonna have candy that people will be like, oh, okay, I can take it home. Blow pops. You know, that's what we're gonna have in our candy jars. I just gotta figure out how many candy jars we're gonna have. So yeah, so I did good, you know, and I might make cupcakes. I might, because I really am in the mood. But the cupcakes were good. I got them from Mariano's, and they were very good. I just ate some. I was like, this is tasty. Oh, I gotta send these little girls. Right. Well, that we let to get like specific colors. I'm gonna wind up going to a candy warehouse. There's a candy warehouse down the street from me, so you buy it in bulk. I can go in there and spend like $60 and get all the candy I need. However, Halloween candy on clearance is going to be good for my treats for my kids in my classroom. I got to go get me a nice little bin, and I got to get their treats, because that's when their teacher is going to buy them some treats. Um, oh, DJ got a little extra money for me, for the makeup show. I just thought about that. I'm like, damn, I need to tell these people at the makeup show, yo, y'all need to do this show in Chicago in the middle of the month, because y'all coming at the beginning of the month. You do know people got bills to pay, right? You do know people have bills to pay. So anyway, I am so totally out the loop. Did anything good happen makeup wise? Have y'all seen that Luscious is working with Manny on his next something with Lunar Beauty? I was like, okay, so Manny might have grown up some, because I just knew he was gonna diss Luscious. And it was like, okay, I don't need you. I don't need you. But him and Luscious is still hanging out. What is up with Shane Dawson and Rich Lux? Can I just go? I'm not gonna call Rich Lux the Rich Lux channel anymore. It's the J Star channel. Have y'all seen J Star Junior channel? We'll call it J channel, because that's what it is now. Because everything is about Jeffree Star, and now he throws in Shane Dawson. It's like, damn, dude, damn. It's like, can you crawl out? Can you just crawl out? Can you crawl out, please? Because it's got to be crowded in there. It's got to be crowded. Okay, so let's just be honest. I did not order the menagerie cosmetics. Okay, two things. I was broke, so I had no money to do the menagerie. And I just wasn't feeling it. That killer purr, I'll probably get it at some point, but I wasn't just like, oh my God, I've got to have it. I was just like, oh my God, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. So, there it is. It was like, right. Yeah, I'm like waiting on it. Hate to be like, oh, okay, that's what you get. I'm like, somebody walking around my house. It looked more nomad to me. It gave off the little nomad vibes. But I gotta get my bun together because I need to do my next Lulu Minute makeup because I gotta get back into that. Yeah, it looks like nomad. Okay, so let's see what came up. Let's see what's come up because I haven't looked at anything all Saturday. I was so busy. Beauty was off the table. So let's see what we got here. Okay, let me see what I see here that I did not notice. Okay, so what is this? Revolution got some new stuff coming out. Let's just talk about her. Oh, they have two. Let's see. So those are two. Okay, this, not to say that neutrals are not done and not to say that neutral people don't love neutrals, but I'm like, oh, okay. And this one doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's take a good look at it. These two look, I thought they did. Huh, nothing to lose my mind about. Okay, no, I swear I have two. Who is Dido Cosmetics? Has anybody heard of this brand at Dido Cosmetics? Okay, when you see stuff like this on Trend Moves page, let me just say this. I've been noticing she's been putting up a few brands that we never see her deal with. And I know that Trend Mood is getting paid. Okay, well then, yeah, let me know. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, because I've been noticing like Menagerie Cosmetics has come up on there, some indie brands. That's what tells me that she's getting paid for these companies because we ain't never seen her do any. I mean, Tremwood is not an indie brand kind of girl, unless it's a very popular indie brand like Juvia's Place. She'll throw Colored Rain in. Certain ones she'll throw in, but you don't see her doing very. But this one I've never heard of before. Never heard of. So this is Daito Cosmetics. We gonna Luscious is a very good makeup artist. I mean, drag queen, that queen look, baby, he does the shit to death. So he's gonna have a new. I'm telling you, that's what I'm thinking. These companies are paying her to post on it, which okay. Let's just be honest. That makes sense, and let's think about it. It's kind of like she's skirting the ad thing, because technically she's not really an ad. Like she's just putting out the information. Because I think she's getting paid, because it makes sense, because like when Kylie comes out with something, when KKW comes out with something, she does like she'll do 6 or 7 posts in a row about what they're putting out. Certain, and you see that on certain brands, that she'll do 6 or 7 posts. Right, and I notice it's a lot of Kylie and KKW that she'll do. It'll be like 6 posts. That's what makes me think she's getting paid. I'm sorry, I just think she's getting paid. I think the whole getting paid, and I ain't mad at her because I understand why, because she has a big following. Everybody goes to trend mode. Right. Because everybody goes to trim room. Hell, I go, we look at her every day for our makeup news. So I'm mad at her getting paid for it. But I think she's getting paid. You can't tell me she ain't getting paid. I thought I saw something good, then I didn't. Baby, okay. So once again, right, exactly. So the Visor Grand Pro, okay, let's just talk about it. I am going to pass on it because I'm going to get the Norvinas, and having all three of them, it's going to cost me about the same price, and I have much more shadows. So I'm okay with not getting this one. I think I'm going to pass on it. Now I'll help everybody else get it at the price they, if we can go in the makeup show and they can get it for 125, I'll get it for them. But I'm not going to get it. I'm just not. I'm like, yeah, because $125 can be a whole bunch of brushes. That's probably gonna be my brush budget. It might be all my budget's gonna be real tight because I'm broke as fuck now. That's the other thing that's pissing me off because I'm broke as fuck. Because I was supposed to have extra money to go to the makeup show, but I had to do the gender reveal, so it fucked up my money. But that's okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna breathe it out and be all right. Okay, yes, but okay, so then you're not getting the Norvina. You can't get them both. Make a decision. Make a decision. You don't need them both. So what you getting? I'm gonna get the Norvinas because I want them. Right. Oh, okay. See, there we go. I'm ordering mine tomorrow because I just didn't have it to do on Friday. So I'll be ordering mine tomorrow. It's very quiet tonight. Everybody must have had a good weekend, a good Saturday night, because normally by now there's a lot of people in here. So you could tell that everybody had a good Saturday night because they at home sleeping with somebody, sleeping by themselves, drunk, not drunk, whatever. I'm just saying. So I got some friend mail. I wouldn't be telling y'all who gave me my friend mail, but look what they sent me. The Dior Glitzo 2 that I have wanted. Oh, I am so excited. It's lovely. Now the way they got it to me is because one of the pans is loose and they were able to get a replacement, which is fine. I don't give a damn. I don't care how I get it. Hi, Ingracia Banks. You are brand new, and so you ain't saying nothing to me until you see Dior. So you've been sitting here this whole time and you couldn't speak to me until you saw Dior. But I have wanted it for that shade right there, and it is gorgeous. Look at that beauty right there. Here's the problem. Now I've hit another dark side. So now I'm like, ooh, Dior. Hello, lover. Oh, thank you. It's like, hello, lover. Let's just watch them all. Because I did see some Dior blush that I wanted, but I was like, okay, Louise, do you need $48 blush? I might. Oh, look at that. Right. I mean, I've had Chanel before in the past, but I find Chanel extremely boring. When you come out with a whole collection called La Beige, I can't fuck with you. I mean, that's just saying, let's just take boring all the way there. Let's just take boring all the way. So here they all are swatched. Let's just do extra boring. We're gonna do Le Beige. We're gonna do a whole collection called Le Beige. I can't even get behind that. I can't, and I'm like, people who get behind it's like, come on now, aren't they? Nation go. Okay, so let me tell you. Okay, so yes, right, rich old lady makeup. There you go. Oh, okay. Speaking of rich old lady makeup, let me tell you something I saw. You know how you just scrolling through. You know, YouTube is our channel. You know, YouTube is our, it's our TV. So I'm watching, and this lady said, and I saw this video that said first drugstore haul ever, and I was like, what? And so I clicked on it, and it was a woman. I forget what her name is. I think she's Canadian, who was talking about, I did my first drugstore haul. And she was talking about how she really hasn't bought anything drugstore in over 10 years. But everybody was asking, hey Jenny, everybody was asking me. So I decided to get it. And it irritated me right then and there, because what I saw, and here's the thing we're gonna talk about. I guess I'm gonna have to have one of my whole YouTuber, let's talk shit about these motherfuckers um moment, is that you will notice that when people are wanting to grow their channels, especially the higher end people, I see, because we just been on, especially the higher end people, like people who do a lot of high end makeup, you will find that when they want to try to grow their channel, that they'll do some drugstore. And so she was buying shit, like for instance, I didn't watch the whole thing, but she bought like Milani's Luminoso. I've never seen this before in my entire. And it was like, it was so disingenuous, because it was like, this isn't even your thing. So you clearly are trying to, and don't get me wrong, we are all trying to grow our channels, but there's gotta be some clear cut who the fuck you are. Let's just have some who the fuck you are. Be who you are. Right, right, right. Yes, I'm thinking it's 2 weeks. We might have a JH watch party tonight. I mean, they do this all the time. It's like, oh my God. So here's what I'm gonna say. Whenever you watch your people who are always into high-end makeup. If you start seeing them throwing in some affordable shit, it's because they're trying to grow. And you can only do so much with high end. I mean, let's just be honest. You can only go so far with the high end crowd, because you can only do, I mean, Shanta, it's only so many people who gives a fuck about Shanta Kai. It's only so many people who are gonna be like, oh yes, Cicely. Because most of us, the majority of people, cannot afford an $130-something cleanser. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm sitting up here thinking about, man, I like that Sulwasu, but it's $180. I'm gonna need to find something that's similar to the Sulwasu for less. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that I might not go and spend a little money, and splurge on it, but I have to think that through, which is what most of us have to do when we start talking about spending a lot of money on some shit. So what will happen is you will see when they are really, I think when they feel like their growth is slowed down, um, they're going to then throw in they start throwing in a little drugstore, a little affordable. Like when Kelsey did that damn Walmart haul. I was so annoyed. That shit irritated me to no end. I was like, Kelsey, I know you getting your coins, but this is so not you. This is so not you. And it was obvious, because it was like the shit she pulled out. And I went to Walmart, and it was like, clearly you don't go into here and buy shit. We can just see this, that you don't buy anything, because you were just like, she was just like, The way she acted, and we all know we ain't never seen that shit again. We ain't never seen her talk about it. Ain't none of that shit hit her favorites. Nothing. Why? Because you bought it because for that video, and we know you ain't never put it on your face. Bullshit. Bullshit. It was like, come on now. And so that's what you start noticing, because you can only go so far with just high end. Let's be honest. Tati is one of those people, and she's got millions of followers, and that's one. Did I say her name out loud? Oh shit! I'm saying something good about you, Tati. Don't fuck with me now. But that's why her brand. That's why her branding has to be built on, luxury and affordable. And I would at least say that Tati does actually like affordable makeup. She's not like, this is like, I've never seen this happen before. She will actually enjoy it. But you can see these people, especially, and when you're talking about smaller YouTubers, it's like, this is my jam, this is what I'm into. And now all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, but I can only go so far with this by itself. So let me throw in some drugstore. Let me throw in a little drugstore, because, you got them drugstore people. Now, this is my next thing now. And we talked about the declutters. But I am it's like, this is the season of collections and declutters, or is it just me? Right. Is it just me? Because it's like everybody and their grandmother is doing a collection and declutter. I'm looking. They decluttering their whole damn life, y'all. They gonna declutter their panties online in a minute. I bet you there's a panty declutter coming soon. I bet you there's gonna be a panty declutter coming soon, because they are decluttering their whole. They like, what else can I declutter? What else can I declutter? You know what? It's like a train wreck for me. I'm like fascinated by them, because it's like, okay, so how much we gonna talk about? Like, wasn't it weren't we talking about that, Lisa, where we've seen somebody who's like, I've got 18 pallets and I need to declutter because it's just so much. Why did you get on YouTube if 18 pallets was gonna be, and do a beauty channel if 18 pallets was gonna be too much for you? I'm just being honest. Why are you doing a beauty channel? What's the point of you doing this beauty channel? And I'm not saying that to be mean, but it's like, I mean, part of being a beauty channel is the excessiveness of it all. That's just the reality of it. Part of being a right, exactly, Tammy. I'll be like, and and I just have so many, and they do have so many in the same colors. We all do. We all do. We all do. Yeah, that was me, you, and Angie talking about that. They like, oh, I'm throwing away this. I ain't throwing them. I will get rid of things I do not like. That's just the nature of things. Okay, I don't like this. Let me get rid of it. But to go through your stuff and be like, okay, I really like it, but I have too much. Heavy. Right, Tara babies don't never club. Right. Shit. She don't declutter shit. But it's like, but you sit there and you're like, and everybody's doing it. And so it's like, right. I mean, we know I got pink berries and purples and everything in between. And 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 once again, oh my God, why did I see somebody? Okay, what's her name? Because I name people, so give a fuck. I don't care. What's her name? Melissa M. Beauty. That's her name. She's an older lady. I think that's her name. I watch her. I kind of like her stuff. But what annoys me about her is she clearly buys things for views. Stop doing, she had this on there. And she's talking about, oh, and I love this palette, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is the same woman. Thank you, Veronica. This is the same woman who I watched her rank her palettes from last year, and all of the lowest ranking palettes were bright, colorful palettes. Why? Because she said, well, I really don't wear these. And, it's a good formula, but, I'm just not going to get any use out of it. And then you buy the brightest of the motherfucking bright. And talk about, oh, it's wonderful, blah, blah, and give it. Right. Or talk about it at the end of the year, like, oh, I really didn't, it's okay, but it's not my style. I'm like, okay, because I could have sworn, because I think because it was like this, it was the tri palette, because it was Juvia's place that she was like saying it last year. Oh, I like it, but this quality is great, but I really wouldn't wear it. It's like I want, and then I see her do the Nomad, this palette, the Warrior 3. I'm like, what? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I'm like, so why exactly did you buy it? Why? Right, but that's so funny, because that's what you see a lot on these declutters. Well, I really don't use it. It's not my style. Well, you knew it wasn't your style when you bought it. You knew it wasn't your style, but you still bought, and don't. Well, I can't say, because everything is my fucking style. Let's just be honest. I'm like, ooh, color. What color is that? Is it blurple? Is it green, blue, salmon? The only thing I really don't buy a lot of is gold. I'm not a big gold eyeshadow person. but pretty much every part. The rainbow I love. I just love the rainbow. Is it in the rainbow? Oh, it's a variation. Okay, let's get it. Like I went through a phase where I really wasn't buying neutral palettes, warm palettes, and now I'm kind of feeling them again. So I want some new ones. But during that time, I wasn't really buying them. Why? Because I wasn't feeling them. So it was like, I don't want that shit. I bought enough of it. I don't want it anymore. Right, right, right. Okay, let's not just. And it's cool to. Exactly. But see, but we know I buy everything. I buy everything. I buy everything. I'll be like, oh yes. Like for instance, we know I love Menagerie Cosmetics, but that palette has not done anything for me. And I gotta be honest, sometimes I just don't want to tie up my money in a pre-order for long periods of time anymore. I'm like, I can wait. I almost bought that Shroud Cosmetics, that Arcana one, and then she said $47. I said, girl, you done lost me on that one. $47. I'm like, and that's okay. Right. And that's okay. If you're not really good, that's fine, and you work with what you know. But it's like, okay, sorry. Had to let all that out. Right. I mean, we know what we like. We know what looks good on us. I can wear everything. Yes, the Wahala palette. We were talking about that one the other day. I would like it to be a nice, beautiful. I would like it to be a very. You know what? I would like it to be similar to that strobe shroud cosmetic Arcana one. A very deep, deep jewel toned one. she really does need to do that. She tends toward really bright colors and things like that. She needs, it would be good if she did a beautiful, deep, dramatic, toned palette with some deep foresty greens and, you know, right. Right. Now, let me say, this was the first time that I've done any yellow because I'm not a huge yellow person, and you will rarely see me in yellow clothes because this is not yellow. This is not yellow. I'm not made for yellow at all. I'm still looking at this travesty of a hairstyle I got going on. I'm gonna put some water in it this morning. And I love pink. I love some pink. And you know what? It was so funny because I was sitting here. Right. I was trying to think about doing my eye look real quick. And what did I pull out? I was like, you ain't got a lot of time to think about this. You need to come up with a look that looks good. And I pulled out my Soft Glam. Hey, Amy. Because she's a good one for just a basic little smoky, cute little eye thing. She's a good one. She's a good one. I think tomorrow, later on today, we'll do right. I think I'm gonna do my makeup and we'll do a 10 palettes I recommend. Because you know I'm trying to multitask on these lives, except for in the middle of the night when we talk about anything and everything we want to. Anything and everything. Oh, you know what we could do right now though? We could swatch. Why I get all up in y'all face like that? Like I ain't like y'all can't see me like let's swatch. I haven't swatched this one yet. Let's see what the honeycomb looks like. I kind of like Midas Cosmetics. The Temptation palette is just calling my name. Okay, now see, I kind of like this gold. Uh, now you know, Lisa, come on, come on now, girl, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one, honey. Come on, girl, quit playing. No. Ooh, I got a lot of glitter on here. Let me clean my on first. I can't wait to see my grandbaby. I can't wait to see my grandbaby. And you already know. You already know I'm going to be showing that one off. You already know. So I am on this. So let me just tell y'all okay, I got a couple of obsessions going on now. So let me just tell y'all what to look forward to in the future. Since I've decluttered, oh my God, let me tell y'all what happened. So, all my stuff I decluttered, since there was a lot of women here, I took the whole box because it was in a ColourPop box. And I put it on the table. I said, y'all can take whatever y'all want out of here. It was like, oh. One of B's friends from work told me later after they went through it. And I know you are. She was like, this is the best party ever. She had like a couple of she had like 3 lip products. Baby, they was over that box like vultures. So, but I got rid of almost everything in there, so I'm happy. Other than the stuff I put aside for people. and was like, I got rid of everything. So this is honey. Oh my goodness. See, this is the kind of gold I can wear because it's not that yellow blinding gold. I can't stand that. Like that, what is that thing called? That Fenty Hustler Baby gold highlighter? No, bitch. No, no. But this is kind of pretty because it's more of a burnished gold. Yes, pretty. Okay, now next up is geranium right there. Too. Then we have iris, which is this purple. This is a little. See that? I'm gonna see how it looks with a brush, but it's kind of not as intense as it looks right there. But with a brush, it might be totally different. Totally different, darling. And this is rose right here. See, it's like that came out super intense. Okay. Did you take 11 with you? Yeah, they was going through it. I was like, this was awesome. So now I'm done with that because that box was sitting around there getting on my. Yeah, that rose is pretty. It was like, oh, I got all these lip, because those are the moments. But I wasn't gonna put those back. So now because I've gotten rid of those, they're now my new obsession, which is I need tube lipsticks now. I need tube lipsticks. I need some new tubes and stuff. So just don't be surprised if you see a bunch of tube lipsticks coming in. Because now it's like, oh, I don't really have that many lipsticks. I got rid of so many. That's how my head works. I don't know if everybody else's does, but see, for me, that's why decluttering like that is like, oh, I just made space for new shit. I'm not sitting there like, okay, let me get rid of everything. Because I saw this beautiful color lipstick, but it was a liquid lipstick. And now I'm on the hunt for one like this. I can't, it was almost like this rose color, but it had a little mauve in it. So it was like this robe. So it was a little bit like this, but it had a little mauve in it. And it just looked gorgeous. And now I'm like, damn, I don't remember where I saw that, but it was gorgeous. So let's go with tulip right here. So now I know that. So I know I'm going to be doing that. And now I want some new facial mist. Because I used up one. Look, I used up a facial. What the fuck just happened there? This was crumbly, y'all. The yellow was a little crumbly. So I used up one. Now I feel like I need 5 more. It's like they multiply at that point. I don't know if it's me, but it just multiplies. It's like, oh, I need to do some more. This is called Royal Jelly. And I'm on a K-Beauty kick again. Because K-Beauty can be so inexpensive and so good. So now I'm starting to look at them again. Oh, that's pretty. Does that just blind y'all? Do y'all see how blinding it is? That is blinding as hell. That was blinding as hell, y'all. Okay, after I stared y'all crazy. Did y'all hear? Okay, did y'all hear that they're gonna put, hi Bren. Oh no, listen, we old. It was over by 8 o'clock, but it started at 2. Poppy. Ooh, she's pretty. Honey, everybody old folks is out of here behind. Ooh, she's pretty. And what I'll tell y'all, that Samuel Jackson, you could pick his voice for your Alexa. I might have to find that damn thing I got around here just so I can have Samuel Jackson's voice talking to me in the morning. But he got to be able to curse too. I don't. I want Samuel to be able to say, "No, it's cold as fuck." Like if I do the weather, it's like, "What's the weather?" And if it's like if it's like -2, and it'll be like -2, bitch, it's cold as fuck out there. That would make my day. Nectar right here. That shit would be hilarious. You know, because like one of my favorite things is go to fuck to sleep. Because one of my favorite things is go the fuck to sleep. So I would just love to have him doing that. Bitch, time to go to sleep. It'd be like, ooh, that sounds fun. But I want to hear it in his voice like, bitch, it's cold out there. Don't leave your house. That's the kind of shit you want Alexa to say back to you in Samuel Jackson's voice. You know, and I ain't mad at him because can you imagine how much they paid him for that? And then Hive, which is the brown in here. I'm like, go. I would love that. I would love for him to say, go to fuck to sleep, girl. Like, yes. Right, right. Oh, the curlers were a big no. Okay, so this is a pretty color. This is a pretty color story. Oh, and then like, okay, so let's talk about, is Ash still here? This is one of her pet peeves, and we're gonna have to bring this one up too. Okay. Let's just talk about something that's funny that I watched too. Let's talk about people and their funny moments. Okay. So, Pat McGrath came out with her quads, and they're $65. And people have been like kind of low key in an uproar, like $65. Ah! But I think that, hear me out. I think that I get why people were saying this, primarily because if you come out with, see, it's like you can't come out at one price point and then change the price point and then think nobody's gonna say anything. So when she came out with the 6-pan ones, those were $55. Now all of a sudden you're doing a quad and it's 65, which makes people go, you know what I'm saying? It's not that the pricing is so terrible based on things, but it's about the perception at that point. So for instance, if Pat had came out with her 6-pans and made them 85 and then came out with a quad at 65, it would have been, no one would have said anything based on her price points. But if you come out with something that's 6-pans and it's 55, automatically people are going to go, but that's only 4 and that's 65. That's too much. Now, of course, we're hearing that this is her special shades and they cost so much to make and everything. So anyway, with all that being said, people are, so of course, the people, yeah, I'm telling you, if she had done her 6-pans a little bit higher, no one would have batted an eye at it. But automatically people are like, damn, 4-pans, $65, that's more than the 6-pan. Now, of course, we know she has her special shades. So now we also know Tom Ford shit is $88. We know Chanel's is expensive. We know Charlotte Tilbury quads are $53. But that's the price they've always had them at. And so they have established, this is what you bitches y'all gonna pay for it, you just don't pay for it. Now, that's one thing. And now the other thing that she has done is that she has gone up arbitrarily on her lipstick prices from 38 to 40. Right. So that, And now that is very strange to me because normally lipstick prices are this. They don't go up that often. And it was just like an arbitrary thing. She was at $38, which is kind of like, like regular pricing for a lot of higher end lipsticks. When you get into the luxury brands, they're about $38. And then all of a sudden you added $2 on for what? So that's questionable already. I'm sorry, I'm gonna question you on that shit. Because $38 for a tube of lipstick is already overpriced. Let's just be honest. We're just buying it because we want to. And I want to buy something. Why? Because I like the packaging and all that shit. But now at $40, I'm pissed because now it's $2 more. For what? Okay, so let's just talk. So with all that, now Mel Thompson was doing a comparison, because there has been the hue and cry about it, and she would, she did compare, like, the difference, why y'all tripping on her pricing when if you buy time for it, you gonna buy it. My thing is this: the majority of people who are complaining about her pricing ain't gonna buy it anyway, so whatever. But Kinky Sweat got all in her feelings about someone coming and saying something about Pat and everything. Now, I'm saying this from this standpoint that, now there's two things going on. Let's just be honest. Pat McGrath is a black woman. But let's be honest. I think a lot of people don't even know Pat McGrath is a black woman. Let's just be honest. Some of them don't even know that. But I do think that there is some things about the fact that how is this black woman, because the question was, who is she to be charging this much? Well, hell, who the fuck is Natasha Denona to be charging this much? Who the fuck is she? Pat McGrath is well known in the industry, so her price point is not, yes, she has gotten into her feelings about Pat before. Exactly. Listen, she's a stan of Pat's, and she really gets in her feelings about it. So she really got in her feelings about it. And what she said was not wrong, but it was just like she was so in her feelings about it. But we also know she's one of those people who will, if she love you, she love you. And that's okay. But you can't be that hardcore on something if hey Verdonda. And so like, and so she, she went on a whole rant about it. It was like, girl, dial it back, it ain't that serious. Explain, this is the price point. She's right in line, because I mean, hell, her foundation is $65. So $65 for a quad is not out of the realm of possibilities. And she went on this whole thing about it's her special formulation, and it costs so much to make, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. Now let me just say this, and I wanted to say this in her, and I didn't. I said, you know what? Let's just be real. It doesn't cost her as much as you think it does, because she's not a small company buying small batches. She is Pat McGrath Labs. She is buying in large batches from her manufacturer. It ain't costing her that much. Let's just be real. It is not costing that much. It's just like in the packaging, that packaging was cardboard. This is this packaging. Well, personally, I think the cardboard packaging is nicer looking anyway, because that plain ass shit she does annoys me, because her outer packaging is always better than, and then you get this plain ass shit. It's like, okay. And she went on, it's the special ones, and don't get me wrong, I honestly looked at them and I was like, if I can get a discount on them, I might get them. Right. So it's like, come on now. Especially at her level. When you're at that level and you're dealing with your manufacturer. Right. Right. Like, right. Chanel is prestige and iconic and everything like that. Let's say this. Chanel, hey, okay, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Chanel has been doing makeup for a very long time. So it's not like Chanel just came out the gate recently with their makeup. Chanel has been around for decades with makeup. That is okay. So we know Chanel has had their makeup forever, because hell, Chanel Red was the shit for years. Um, but to not say that she doesn't deserve to be iconic and prestige, she already is. I mean, let's just be honest. She does $125 palettes. She's already prestige. So that just, but see, that's what I'm saying. She got in her feelings about somebody who clearly doesn't know who Pat McGrath is. So what was the point of her getting into it and feeling the need to address it when clearly this was somebody who doesn't even know who Pat McGrath is? Now, to say that, her quad pricing is in line with other prestige and luxury brands, that's all you got to say. Because once she said, I was like, yeah, and honestly, I didn't even think about it. Right. Right. And I get that. And she said she was a nobody trying to scam people. But the reality is nobody cared about that comment. She took such offense to it and she felt the need to address it. But really, nobody cares about that shit. Somebody will see that, and the people who don't know her go, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the people who all know will be like, bitch, you don't even know who Pat is, clearly, because you don't. You know what I'm saying? So the whole getting all in her feelings was unnecessary. I gotta clean my bedding. That was so random. Um, it was like, girl, calm down, calm down. And yes, that's right. She did get in her feelings because people did say had bias. She shows bias to Pat. You know what? She needs to be honest with herself because she does. It's okay. It's okay if that's the case. It's okay. And yes, you might love everything about her. It was about the powders or something. I think that's what it was. And I get it because everybody might not love it, but you might like it. You don't have to dislike something because everybody is disliking it. We already talked about the whole vibe about the train, but she gets so into her feelings. It's like, calm down and just deal with it realist, with the more calm voice. You don't have to rant about that because it was like, girl, okay, yes, it is the same pricing. You're going to get more and all those things. Because Mel did the same thing without the rant. I'm just saying, Mel did the same thing without the incredible rant. Like, right, right. It was like, it's not, it was so like, right, right, right. Right, it'll be like, oh, you changed, and then she's all up in her feelings because people are talking about her. It's like, y'all got to take it. Listen, it's like, y'all sensitive folks, y'all got to get unsensitive. This is not the sensitive game. I like, it really doesn't. I You like what you like. I Like we said, I like Menagerie Cosmetics. Some people don't like them. They're not gonna like them, and they're gonna say, like, for instance, we had a whole thing. We had a whole thing on an IG post in reference to Menagerie Cosmetics, not because I felt like, um, not, and I defended her on the fact that these people were saying that, oh, she's so crazy, she did this because she had a moment. I said, everybody got a moment, but let's not go down this path of like talking about this woman, especially after the same person who talked crazy about it did the same damn thing 2 days later. Okay, a few days later after saying that. But so it was like, me and I almost got Ash in trouble. But it was like, so I did say something, but I wasn't like I did this, I made this whole point of, it's like you have to learn how to be nice nasty. Right. Right. Name drop. Okay, fine, I'll name drop. So we had saw where in a post, this girl, Amy Hearts Beauty, had made a comment and called the lady from Menagerie Cosmetics, like she was crazy and everything because when she had done a live or something on IG, upset about how she's not selling and everything, and how at that moment she didn't think Whale Song was going to happen because of it and everything. Okay. So this girl called her, oh, she's got issues or something like that. And then a few days later did basically the same thing on her IG, with her stuff, because she was talking about, she couldn't pay her storage fees or something like that, and people came through and gave her money. And so it's like, my, isn't that interesting how you talked about somebody doing something like that, but now you're dealing with the same financial crisis. Right. And then she ran and told on Ashley because Ashley responded. So, it was like, and what we said was, isn't it basically, see, you cannot talk about people because you might be in that same position. And that was the thing, was that, you sat up here and made light of this woman and another brand owner. And no, you don't have, y'all got to, support each other in this, because you small people trying to run businesses. And then it was like, oh, oh, my stuff is so fucked up, I'm doing this. See, you having an issue and you want people to be empathetic or sympathetic to you, but you weren't empathetic to somebody who's doing the same thing as you. So you should really understand that feeling, because you're putting your heart into this stuff, and you're trying to get all this stuff done, and you're trying to get these products out and sell them and promote them and everything, and it's not going well. Now, should she have done it? Probably not. But as another brand owner, to get on a post about this brand and throw shade like that, that's just tacky. Tacky as hell. See, I throw shade. Somebody gonna start talking about me when I get large enough for them to want to talk about me. Right there, they gonna be like, bitch, who cares? Bitch, who cares? Bitch, who cares? So yeah. But anyway, this is gorgeous. I'm gonna have to play with this one. We're gonna have to do something with this one. So, okay, so let's talk about how I'm doing things now. So I think I'm liking doing the makeup sessions. So we will keep doing those. They will never win. In a war of the words, Ashley's a pretty heavyweight contender. In the war of the world of words, Ashley can cut you down. Cut you down. Cut you down. Cut you down. Be like, what the hell happened? So I still have cocktails in the house. Mm-hmm. Yup. I mean, but she ran the tell on you. Yeah, Ashley and Bella. Mm-hmm. But and then she went and told on Ashley to the brand that she deals with. Right. Oh, no, you was good, but that's what was so funny. It was like, dang, we went. I mean, because we really didn't say, we weren't mean. We were just like, see, you can't be talking about people and then turn around and do the same damn thing. Oh my goodness, let me take these off. Okay, so I'm really loving this color right here. I think that's such a pretty little salmon pink color. Look at this right here though. Isn't that gorgeous? And then throw that in there too. Ooh, but that'd be so pretty together. Right, because she didn't say a word to us. She ran and tried to get her in trouble with the brand that she deals with, which was so, aren't they pretty? Yes. Which was just like, oh, so you can't speak to us, but you're gonna try to get her in trouble. See, your brand, she's part of your brand. Shut up. Shut up. Like, she ain't got the right to say something to you because she's involved with the brand. So you don't want nobody to talk about you, but you're gonna tell on somebody to a brand, but you're gonna talk about a brand, but girl, shut your little mouth. Shut your little mouth. Okay, the rollers were a total bust, clearly, because I'm in a bun, and yeah, there was a total bust. Total bust. Total bust. Yeah. So yeah, they were a total bust. My hair never really dried. Okay, the curls, once I saw, like, if I could get them to work, they would be really cute. But they are definitely something like, if I did them, I would have to sit under the dryer for a couple of hours and then keep them in for 24 hours. Honestly, I think that's the way I would have to do. Now, I do know that my hair takes a lot to dry because they were very comfortable, but they just not worth all the work because I think I don't know if they work the work. I don't know if they were the work. Oh my God, I'm almost out. Yeah, you don't need them. I think I'm almost out. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to actually order these since Walmart doesn't have them anymore. Oh my gosh, I'm down to my last two. Oh, okay, I got 6. Never mind. But I do need to order some. Because I'm about to do a review of these on my Lulu Minute makeup. Because I need to do some skincare stuff on there. So I'm going to do this. I don't know why I'm up. I got to get up and take B to work in the morning. So we'll have a makeup sesh. By the time I went to the one that had them, they were gone. I was hurt. Do you know how hurt I was? I mean, I was hurt like stop looking at me like I'm a rub your. I'm not rubbing you, so you might as well stop looking at me like that, cat. The packaging is creepy, but the product is so damn good that you have to. No, they did not, because I'm going to buy like a dozen of them, and then I'm going to buy another dozen of them, so I have them for a while. Because I don't use them all the time. I use them, oh, that was nice. I use them when I feel like my skin needs that like extra boost. And I just feel like it's like my pores are too large and they're just about to, something's about to swim inside of one of my pores. And then I pull this out and then my skin is over. No, they were too, no, they don't have them on Amazon. I checked, but you can buy them from Maskology and they're $4. It was just, they was $2.50 at Walmart. I think I'm gonna soak in the tub today. I think I'm gonna clean my big tub out and I'm gonna just soak in my tub because I need to soak in my tub. Just need to. Just need to. Sometimes you just need to soak in a tub of hot water, you know? But so let me see what else that we want to talk about. You know, it's been pretty quiet on the beauty gossip front. The beauty gossip front is pretty quiet now. However, it's about time for Miss Jacqueline to come out with her next thing. I cannot wait. I love the Jacqueline Hill watch parties. Baby Bump took that money. Yeah. Baby Bump's gonna take a lot of my money. Let's just be honest. That's why, listen, that's why I gotta get my YouTube money up. Because that might be my only money to spend on makeup. So did you all see Samantha Ravindale is doing a no-buy for the next 3 months? And I got why she did it. it made sense to me based on how much she had spent. I said, okay, that makes sense. You know, because especially with her being in Canada. So since she's been, okay, Shane has a documentary. What is this documentary about? I'm not a huge Shane Dawson person. He's quite annoying to me. Um, are they? Okay, thank you. How much are they on there though? How much are they? Because when I looked, I couldn't find them. How much are they, Tim? Because they're less than $4. I am getting them. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I need to soak in this tub because I'm going crazy. Um, so yeah, it was so what's this Shane Dawson gonna do talk about now? Good things. Good things. I like that. Free prime delivery. Yes, yes. So what is this thing about? Let me say this. 9 episodes? I can't do that. Oh no, I'm done. Because oh my God. So basically, here's what you know what it feels like. Let's just be honest. What it feels like is, hi Ginger. What it sounds like to me is he wants to talk shit about people, um, but he can't on his channel because he got shut down on that. So you go to another channel and you talk shit because let's be honest, ever since this shit happened with James Charles and all of them and he had to get quiet, Mr. I'm not gonna say anything. All his minions have been, spending time putting stuff out. All of his friends have been spending time putting out stuff about about these people for him. Let's just be honest. That's what's been happening, and it's quite damn annoying. It's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So that's what's gonna happen now is that, you know, right, of course they are. Of course they are. And then he gets to say it without him saying it. I'm sure they were, but you can insert all this shit up in there. But I'm saying since then, it's been more. And isn't Shane coming out with his collab with him? Oh my God, I can't do it. Mm-mm. I can't even watch the trailer. No, I'm not doing it. Because, the thing is, we watched the J Star one, the original one he did, and it was really good. I'm not going to sit up here and say it wasn't. But I also couldn't stand the damn, ass kissing that Shane did throughout it. And, all of a sudden he's into makeup. This guy has never been into makeup. And for everybody not to say this is a fucking money grab, because if that ain't a fucking money grab, I don't know what is. I mean, we talking, it's just like, and everybody like, ooh, and now all of a sudden he pooching with makeup on. Because and what happened was he saw, oh, this is some real shit. You could make some serious money on it. Let me get on this. No, 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 no. I'm not. No, fuck you. I'm not doing that. I mean, oh, but let's talk about. Oh my God. So what's going on with this House Laboratories with Miss Lady Gaga? Speaking of bullshit. Right, right. I mean, I might have to watch it just so we could. I mean, we could do a watch party of it though. We could do a watch party of it so everybody doesn't have to give Shane them damn views. What the hell? I mean, but 9 episodes, that's gonna take a lot. Well, no, I think so, Renanda. Renanda. I mean, maybe we could watch the first one because after that, I might not be able to make it through the next 8. I might not be able to make it through 8. I'm sorry that, but it just seems it was so anticlimactic. Her brand. Oh, is it? Girl, shut up. You lying to me. But I mean, let's be honest. Riri don't own Fenty. I mean, she don't own all of Fenty. She might have a small portion of it, but she don't own Fenty. I mean, let's be real. Let's just be honest. Everybody acting like she owns Fenty. Now she has a lot to creatively. I'm sure she had a lot. She's very hands on. Right. Okay. Because I mean, it just wasn't anything that was like, it was like, oh, okay, some cream shit and some lip stuff. Okay. Right. I mean, right. They got back. I mean, everybody got, other than Kylie. And let's just be honest, Kylie didn't need backers. Right. He got to be, because everybody's been like, right. Were those for real? The eyeliner stickers. I thought they were a joke. Because I haven't, because I was so not in. Okay, because okay, a I think it was too late for Lady Gaga to be coming out. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, Gaga is not that popular right now. My back is itching me to hell. Um, Gaga isn't super popular right now. Like, when she was at the height of her popularity, her coming out with makeup would have made sense back then. But celebrity makeup lines weren't the big thing. Um, oh, I thought those were a joke. Um, Shut up. Right. I mean, right. It was like it. And it's a little late because I mean, she's not as popular right now. Let's just be honest. Her popularity is not that high right now. So she's gonna get it off of the people who liked her in the past, who were into Gaga. A few years ago, she was a much more popular entertainer, performer. So that would have been the time, but celebrities weren't coming out with these makeup lines like that, you know, until really, let's be honest, because most of them before then did not do well. Let's just be honest. Until Riri came out with Fenty, most celebrity makeup lines tanked, just did terrible. So I get why they didn't at the time, because they weren't really doing right. But back then, so I think that's why they're all trying to do it now. Because you keep hearing about, oh, the celebrity gonna come out with a line. Guess what? Y'all ain't gonna make it like Fenty did. Just be real. Now it's a little too late. Fenty Riri hit it, and also the way Riri came out, Fenty came out, was unprecedented at the time. So right. Yeah. You right, Tammy. So at the time, and for what she came out with, it made sense. Right, right. I mean, it just looks crazy. It just looks like, oh, some right, and exactly. Fenty is not selling the way it did, but when it came out, it was like, ooh, yay. Now, well, okay. So here's the thing about any business. When you start out, of course, you're going to do really well, and then you're going to level off, and things like that. And to be quite honest, let's just be honest about Riri's brand. Um, the complexion products are nice, but the other stuff, and her, you know, people like her lip products, but like the eyeshadows and stuff like that, they've never really done that well because they weren't really done that well. I mean, like the first one she came up with was just basically a bunch of glitter ass eye toppers. So and that pre-sale in July and just coming out in September was interesting too, because it made no sense. I mean, really, let's just be honest. If you're Lady Gaga and this is your brand, why did you do a pre-sale in July and then the shit came out in September? She should have just launched in September. Right, the glitter poof. So I mean, the stuff that she's coming out with is just like, okay. So with Fenty, so that's why that stuff ain't selling that well, and that's why it has to go on sale. If you know, and I get that she was coming for her fans, but her fans are fickle. And they're going to go from brand to brand, and they're going to buy from this brand and that brand. So you cannot depend on their money all the time. So you need to be solid on some things because that. And Stila, I heard Stila's supposed to be phasing out the liquid eyeshadows because the time is over because everybody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? When Stila came out with the liquid eyeshadows, it was, you know, the glitter and glows. That was some shit because nobody else was doing it. Well, now everybody's doing it. So, now you can, you know, everybody's doing them because, so I heard that they're getting rid of them. And Wet n Wild's dry out real fast. Here. Here. Here you go. I mean, not to say that Steelers don't dry out, because they do. But Wet n Wild's really dry out fast. So, yeah, you know, because I have some in there. Right, everybody's doing it much cheaper. So now, and that makes sense because they were the ones who brought it out, and then you're gonna make your money in that moment. But now it's time to phase it out because you're not making as much because people are going to other brands because everybody does it now. There's no, you no longer hold the, you know, you no longer have that moment where, oh yes, you're the ones who did it. Now everybody does it. Ain't nobody gonna pay $24. Why would we pay $24 when I can go and get some for like 10? No one's gonna buy it. So, and it's just the cycle of it. Yeah, they've been calm. But like I said, I did hear that they're supposed to be phasing them out. I don't think they're gonna, I think they're gonna stop making them soon. Which makes, like I said, makes sense because they had their moment. Now it's time to go on to something else. That's one of those things that you can't keep, that's not gonna go forever. And did y'all hear that Marshalls is talking about closing down and only doing online? That is going to be terrible, terrible. Because Marshalls is one of those places that you go into and you find deals in them. It's not going to be the same online. I'm not. You know, you want to go on the clearance racks and look for things that are $5. It's not going to be the same for me. I don't know if I'm going to even go on Marshalls online that often. It's not going to be the same. Right, online, no, online is not about treasure hunting. You want to go in there, you want to be going through stuff and be like, hey, look what I found. Right? First off, some of the people lie. They put them preservatives in. They just want us to get rid of them. No, it's not. TJ Maxx online is not the same at all, and it's like, and I barely go on there because of that. I think that's gonna be a bad move. See, finding a ABH on clearance for $5, that's like score. Yes, I found some stuff. And I go in there for skincare stuff that you can't find, hair care products, really deep, you know, deep discounted and everything. And now it's not gonna be the same. Oh yeah. But you know what? They might be doing that because of the makeup side. Now I could see them moving the makeup online because folks be going in that damn makeup and fucking it up all the time. I would appreciate them putting the makeup on there and then buying clearance off of there, because that's the one thing about Marshalls that drives you crazy, is that stuff be shattered, stuff be all fucked up. People then open it and swatched it and put it back. Oh, now that would be cool. But the clothing and everything else, they need to keep them in the stores. They need to. They need to. Okay, y'all, I guess I'm getting a little sleepy. And I have got to be up at 6 o'clock to take me to work. Who am I kidding? Yeah, you really do. So I guess I need to go on to sleep finally. Thank y'all for hanging out with me in the middle of the night as always. Because it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, I've seen that now. The higher end stuff, and some of them, they do have it like that. Like one Marshalls I go to was a TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx had it like in one I went into where all of the higher end stuff was in the cases. They was like, nah, y'all ain't fucking this shit up. No, you can look at it, that's it. That's all you get. Cause they do that shit. They do that with the lipsticks all the time. That irritates me because it's like, just look at the color. Just look at the color, honey. Well, it is 3:27 here, and I got to be up in 2.5 hours to take this child to work. So let me just go and get out of here. Okay, here's the question. Do y'all want a morning makeup sesh? Oh, I gotta do a morning makeup sesh because in the evening I'm gonna be too tired. I gotta get ready for work. So morning makeup sesh. See y'all later. Let's all go to sleep. See y'all about 10ish, 9ish, 10ish, right around there. And then I can get the rest of my day started. So we'll play makeup around 9, 10ish. And then I'll get the rest of my day going, and I'll do some filming of my minute makeup stuff. All right, talk to y'all later. See you later.